Welcome to the Brother Henry and You Show. Today you will be inspired and motivated, uplifted and edified through the Word of God. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Brother Henry and You Show. I am your host, Henry Harris. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to come to you today and talk to you from the subject, why am I here? You know, that is one of the most challenging questions that each and every one of us have to ask ourselves. I personally had to ask myself these questions. Why am I here? What is the purpose of me being on the earth? Do I serve a purpose? What's the reason why I wake up every morning? What's the drive? What's the push? What's the motivation? These are life's big questions. And if you haven't asked yourself these questions, you will continue to live your life believing that you're just merely existing. You will continue to live your life as though life has no meaning at all and that you're just here barely getting by. If I'm talking to you today, and if that describes you, this message is for you. And just perhaps you just might need to ask yourself that question. Why am I here? What's the purpose of me being here? Now here's the truth. Every person that's on the planet Earth has a purpose. So you may not be aware of it. You may not have come into the knowledge of it, the complete knowledge of it, but you need to understand that you have a purpose today. Well, Brother Henry, that sounds great. That sounds marvelous. But I don't know what my purpose is. And can I tell you something? It's okay to be clueless to what your purpose is, but don't stay in that position. If you don't know what your purpose is, look deep down inside of you. What are those passions that you like to do? As I said earlier, when you wake up every day and you feel like you have nothing to live for, if you feel this way, ask yourself, what's the intent? What is this all about? Am I just existing? You're not just existing. Every single person that's watching this right now, you hear my voice, you have a purpose. Now, many people who had great potential went to a grave empty. Don't die empty. If you are going to live life to the full extent. Do it to the fullest. I don't know who that was for, but that's for somebody today. Many people are going to an empty grave. What do I mean? You that are watching right now, you have full potential. You were designed to do great things in the earth. Not only to benefit yourself or be a blessing to yourself, but also to extend that and to be a blessing to those who are around you. I don't know about you, but I would hate to go to my grave not being able to live a happy life. It would be so disheartening for you to go to your grave empty, not fulfilling that great potential that you had in your life, not doing what you really wanted to accomplish. You died empty, went to an empty grave, went to your grave empty. I want to encourage you today that when you do have to meet your day, and when they do put you 6 feet under, you will go down knowing that I have lived my life to the fullest extent. I have lived my life with purpose. I have lived my life with meaning. And it's then and only then that when you become aware of that, life would have been worth living. Now listen to this. Have you ever heard people say, man, I feel like I'm going in circles? You know, I quite feel that way sometimes, even in my life. I feel like I'm going in circles. Do you ever wake up thinking, is there something much more than this? Is there more to this than where I'm at? If you feel that way, here goes the thing. If you feel that way, you have the power to change it. Did you know that? If you wake up every day and you feel like, is there more to this? Do you ever feel that way sometimes? Is there more to this? It seems like there's more to my life. Seems like I should be doing something else. If you wake up every day feeling that way, you need to ask yourself that question. Why am I here? What's the purpose of me being here? What's the intent of me being here? You have the power to change it. Nobody can do it for you. Now, I understand we live in a world where everybody wants a free handout. And I've come to the conclusion that if you're going to want anything in life, you're going to have to work for it. Nobody is not going to hand you anything for free. Look deep within yourself and ask yourself those questions. Because it is true that you were born on purpose with a purpose. Do you believe that? You were born on purpose with a purpose. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you got no meaning. You have no purpose. You're just existing. You're nothing. You can't do it. You can't accomplish it. Detox those negative voices and start reminding yourself, I'm not just existing. I'm not just barely getting by. I can do what? All things through Christ, the scripture says, that strengthens me. You can do all things today. So you were born on purpose with a purpose. It is important and that you find meaning in life. It's important that you find meaning in life. Don't allow time to go by. Utilize that time that you have right now to figure out not only who you are, but what drives you. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that motivates you to get up every morning? What is it that you look forward to doing every day? What is that drive? What is that push? And when you wake up every day, ask yourself, what is the motivation? What do you look forward to? And once you discover it, go for it. Once you discover what your passion is, go for it. You are your own worst enemy. And I don't know how many times many people out there today, they blame everybody for their failure. Oh, I couldn't do it because it was my brother's fault. Or I couldn't succeed in this area because it was my uncle's fault. And I couldn't do that or do this because it was my parents' fault. Nope, you are your own worst enemy. Well, break that down, Brother Henry. What are you trying to say? The only person that's really stopping you from succeeding and living your life to the full potential that God has for you, are you ready for this? It may make some of y'all mad, is yourself. I am my own worst enemy. My wife is not stopping me. My daughter's not stopping me. My cousins is not stopping me. Grandma and grandpa is not stopping me. My closest friends are not stopping me. If I really want it, and I really want it really bad, I would be diligent. And I would do everything in my power to try to accomplish what my heart's desire wants to accomplish. It is important to find your path. Many people don't know what their path is. They don't know what their calling is. Find your path. Find your way. That's nobody else's job but yours. So as I go to a close, we must understand that life is not going to be a bed of roses. I hate to break the news to you. And we do struggle a lot just to survive. Yet the purpose of life is not to survive, but to really live your life at its best. We're not just on this earth, oh, I'm just living paycheck to paycheck. I'm just barely getting by. I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to survive. That could be true. I'm not denying that. That may be true in your journey. But don't limit your life where you're at. There is so much more potential that you have inside of you. There is greatness inside of you that you probably don't even see. So can I take this time to call out that greatness in you? Greatness come forth. Great potential come forth. You are deeply valued. You are important. You have something to offer the world. So don't sit there on that couch crying, oh, woe is me, nobody loves me. Come on, get out of that pity party and get up and be productive and do something great in the world. Do something that will not only change your life, but change the lives of those around you. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. Of course, life is not going to be easy. But it's not about that. It's what you've done with your life. It's what you've done with your life. You have potential. There's greatness that's inside of you that the world awaits. You have to be the creator of your own destiny. Remember, if you want things to change, you have the power to change it. Number one, believe in yourself. I don't care if nobody else don't believe in you. I don't care if nobody supports you. Nobody got your back. Sometimes you have to pat yourself on the back. Henry, you're doing a good job. If nobody else believes in what you do, you believe in what you do. You believe in yourself. Number two, have a strong determination. Don't be a procrastinator. I want to accomplish this in life, and I want to do this, and I know what my purpose is, but I've been kind of a little reluctant or complacent. This is not the hour to be complacent. This is not the hour to be lazy. This is not the hour to just lay back and do nothing. This is the hour to have a strong will, a strong determination to walk out into your full potential, to walk out in your full destiny. As I said earlier, you are the creator of your own destiny. You create and you control your own happiness. You create your own happiness. You create your own world. Nobody else does this for you. Number three, be a self-motivator. Now I understand, you're not going to wake up every day, I'm happy, I'm so happy. Life, that's just unrealistic. That's not realistic. Let's just be real. But motivate yourself. Wake up every day and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I can do this. I can accomplish this. Who can I make smile today? Who can I encourage today? Go out in the community and encourage someone. Give some hugs. Smile at someone. Sometimes people just need a smile. Sometimes when I'm at Walmart, I'll run into people and I'll say, God bless you. And you don't realize how those three simple words will motivate people. Sometimes people just need motivation. Now, some people don't have self-motivation. You know why? Because they don't believe in it. They don't have the courage to motivate themselves. There's nothing motivational about them. So sometimes in certain cases like that, they need people like you to go and kind of give them a little spark. You understand what I'm saying? Give them a little spark. Give them a little push. So believe in yourself. Have a strong determination. While you're on earth is no longer a mystery. So find yourself and own it.
Thank you for watching the Brother Henry and You Show. If you have enjoyed this program today, visit us on Facebook / The Brother Henry and You Show. Brother Henry is waiting to connect with you.